Hello everyone and welcome to another Star Wars figure review. Today we're going to take a look at some more figures from Star Wars The Force Awakens and some more Black Series 6-inch figures as well. In today's review we're going to take a look at a very mysterious character and one that we don't really know all that much about. And it is this guy, Constable Zuvio. Now what we do know about this character is that he is available in both the 6-inch and the 3 3/4 inch lines. So to have all two figures already released of him, you would imagine that he plays quite a crucial role in the film, so it will be interesting to see how he comes off on screen. This figure is absolutely awesome. I've got to say I wasn't too taken with the 3 3/4 inch release from the Builder Weapon line, but this 6-inch figure is stunning. The detail is fantastic, the sculpt is awesome, and I'm just a huge fan. Not only of the character, but of the figure, and I can't wait to see him in action in the film itself. So before we get into the figure's details and articulation and all that sort of stuff, let's take a look at the packaging that he comes in, which I've just dropped on the floor. Once again, we do get the very nice 6-inch packaging design for this one. We've got the Black Series logo featured at the top, as well as some very cool and very creepy looking artwork at the front. We don't actually know, and we haven't actually seen any of Constable Zuvio or his kind in the Star Wars universe before. We haven't even seen him in any of the trailers yet, but the recent issue of Empire magazine that was released recently does have a rather large full-page spread of this guy, which is very cool to check out. On the reverse side of the box we get a brief description of the character, accompanied by that image once again, and as you'll see he is number 9 in the Black Series 6-inch line. This figure is a part of Wave 2. I will be reviewing some figures from Wave 1 as well, but I've only got a couple, and in my opinion the two that I've saved from Wave 1 are amongst some of the best figures from the entire 6-inch line, so I'm saving the best till last. So that is the packaging that Constable Zuvio comes in. Now let's take a look at the character and figure himself, and here he is. The first thing that you'll notice about this figure is that he bears a very strong resemblance to the bounty hunter Embo from Star Wars The Clone Wars. Obviously the hat or helmet that Zuvio is wearing is very similar to the one worn by Embo in The Clone Wars, so it would see that Dave Filoni and his crew have had some minimal influence on character designs from The Force Awakens. As you can see, the weathering and sculpt work around the head and helmet is phenomenal. I really love this battered and dinted metal look that the helmet has, and this continues down to the chest armor as well with some really cool silver weathering, which really sets this one off. It's great to see weathering return to these figures. As you can see, he's also got these what appear to be communication devices at either side of the head, and the face itself is covered by this mask, so it would be interesting to see what Zuvio looks like underneath there. On the reverse side of the figure we get this very cool backpack with what appears to be again some sort of communication device attached to the side. Again, the weathering on this is phenomenal. You've got this really dirty black wash which really sets off that backpack. Really does look like he lives out in the desert, which is awesome. And some of that great sculpting and weathering continues onto the gauntlets of the figure, which as you can see are painted in this really nice maroon red and are highlighted with this silver weathering, which looks phenomenal. The weapon that Zuvio carries is a very cool looking one as well. It's sort of a staff accompanied by what appears to be some sort of blade on the end, which again is dinted and battered. Really adds to the depth of the character. You've got some more weathering around the uniform or outfit that Zuvio wears as well, just around the bottom there. And this really nice sculpted detail on the boots. In terms of articulation, Zuvio features not only a ball joint but a hinge at the neck, so you can look up, down and all around. We've got hinges at the shoulders and elbows, hinges at the wrists, a ball joint I believe at the torso, although obviously due to this rather long sort of gown or robe that Zuvio wears, that articulation is a little bit restricted and you can't really get a whole range of poses out of the torso if there is a joint in there. We do however have hinges at the hips, hinges at the knees and hinges at the ankles as well. So super articulation on this guy definitely maintains that premium quality that we know and love from the 6-inch line. And again, a very, very cool character. Really cannot wait to see more of Zuvio in the film. It will be interesting to see what kind of role he plays. And it's only a matter of time now until the film is released. So I hope these reviews are whetting your appetite for The Force Awakens when it comes out in the cinema. Now, speaking of reviews, I'll be back with many more very soon. Got some really cool characters from The Force Awakens to give you a look at, so make sure you stay tuned for all of those. And until next time, as always, thank you for watching, keep collecting, and may the Force be with you.